I'm going to all the state parks in the United States, and today we are in South Dakota visiting Custer. This is the first and largest state park of the state, protecting granite peaks, ponderosa pine forest, grasslands, and beautiful lakes. Starting in the south of the park, these rolling grasslands are home to a ton of bison, pronghorn, wild ponies, and more. I had to stop my car multiple times as the bison completely surrounded it as I drove through the wildlife loop. I visited 3 lakes, starting with Legion, in which I got my kayak out. The most striking feature is a massive rock right along the shore. This was the prettiest thing about the lake and where I spent most of my time at. The rest of the time I took a nap on the paddleboard as I floated around the lake. I did the same exact thing at the iconic Sylvan Lake, which also has massive boulders to float around. The main difference with my time here is I spent a sunrise and sunset walking around the lake, taking in the gorgeous reflections, looking at the pretty wildflowers, and the golden hour glow hitting the surrounding mountains. Center Lake I spent the least amount of time at, but still did the Upper Luke Trail to a viewpoint of the lake. It doesn't end here, as you have the Needles Highway, which is one of the most beautiful and scenic roads in the entire country. You drive in and around the high granite of the state park, with some of these having narrow passageways. This road is a jump off point for the best hikes in the park, like Cathedral Spires, which I did for sunset and sunrise. This was an all-timer for sure, and it's not even the only one in the park, as you also had to hike up the Devil's Tower and Black Elk Peak, which is the highest point in South Dakota. Lastly, I drove my car up to the summit of Mount Coolidge, which stands just over 6,000 feet above sea level. There is a historic fire tower up top, and plus you have incredible views all the way around. Custer State Park is the definition of a park that is on the level of a national park and would be among the best if it was. Comment below if you have been here before and follow along for daily travel adventures.